you need to make it a habit to learn consciously 20 new words. What will you do by learning these 20 words? You have to use these 20 words either in your writing or in your speaking. Let's cut it short. Not 20 words, teacher, because we have many things to do. 10 words a day. Can you do it? 10 new words a day. Can you learn it? Okay. 5 words a day, compulsory, but 10 if you can. Can you make up your mind? Can you make up your mind? Are you ready? 5 new words a day, inshallah. Make it a point. 5 new words a day, and immediately the day after you have to use it with your friend, with your teacher, in your letter writing, or in your diary writing, or in your blogging, or in your Facebook, if you have it. That will make you a good speaker. Very important. Then what is most important? How to speak is very important. When you speak, you have to speak politely, with polite expressions, with standard English, in an etiquette manner. With all the etiquettes you have to speak. So you have to model upon teachers, good presenters, good what we call da'is, good way of presenting things. If you go on exploring such things, inshallah you will be a changed person, totally changed every day. You will set apart at least 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day just to develop your listening and speaking skills. Don't you want to do it? The employers, good employers will scan all these things while they are taking interview with you. When they are doing interviews with you, they will be consciously measuring all these talents if they are a good company. If it is a company run by stupids, they'll take you if you are stupid. But if you want to get into big companies where you get high salary and high job satisfaction, they will test you for all these things. Understand? So speaking is very important. Then I told you how to improve your speaking skills. Are you ready? You need to pay attention to that. Then this is another skill. Speaking, then immediately comes writing. Not writing, reading. How many of you read books other than your class textbook? Please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, very good. My next question is, which is the very recent book that you have read other than the textbook? Dracula. I'm very happy. Dracula is very good. Any other books? Diary of Wimpy Kid. That's a good thing. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Why is it good? Because it gives you the way things are said in a very simple, funny manner. That's a good thing. Even I read a Wimpy Kid and things like that. Why? To know how the kids are thinking. Then where is it? Which is the other book that you have read recently? A Walk to Remember. A Walk to Remember. Who's the author? How is it? How is the book? Why it is good? Yes, come and tell us something about it. Yes, because you have to shed your stage fright. Come. Why is the book and who told you about the book and what? Come and talk. This is the way. Why that book is good and who is the author? What you learn from that book, please. Assalamu alaikum. It's a?
Romantic.
It is romantic. Then who told you about that book?
Friend.
Just friend told you. And did you read something about the book, a review of the book? I'm asking this question because you have to make sure when you buy a book, when you read a book, you must be very careful about that. Have you read anything about that book? Any review by any author? No. One of your friends told you that this is a romantic book, so you bought it. Okay? Then it was available in the market, right? Jarir bookstore. Then what did you learn? What did you get out of reading that book? Listen. You don't know. How many pages? Then anything else? Do you want all these guys to read the book or don't read the book? No, my question is whether you would advise everybody to read the book or not. Read it. Not to read again. Read it. Okay. My dear Shabab, my dear children, my dear friends, when you go and select a book, please don't select a book just because that your friend told to read it. You ask your friend, why do you want me to read that book? Yeah, my dear friend, this is a wonderful book which will inspire you, which will give you some ideas about how to behave in a romantic situation. You should have a rational. So when you choose a book, choose the book which is referred by somebody, or which you have read a review, or which you find after reading the flap of the book. In every book there will be a flap and a spine. You should know how to read a book. This is the front page. This is the front page, cover page. There will be the title of the book. There will be the author of the book, and then the publisher. And the other side, this is the flap of the book. On the flap of the book, you can see some of the reviews by the famous journals or newspapers. Best-selling, thriller, jaw-breaking, groundbreaking. Then we go, these are the same terms used by many of the authors. So let me see. Then you have to just skimming, just skimming and scanning. This is one or two pages. How is it? Okay. Is it going to add to my knowledge of the world, knowledge of myself? Is it going to add my knowledge about my religion or my knowledge about the scientific phenomena around me? Or is it going to just tickle me, thrill me, and make me think badly? If books are leading you to the world of unknown things, Harry Potter, dragons, witch, magic, Draculas. Please, my dear Shabab, let me tell you how to read. Please avoid that book just after going through some pages. This is not going to help me to become a good individual. This is not going to help me to become a good doctor or engineer or a journalist. Why? Because it's a trash. You should be able to discreet. Choose between bad and good books. Very important. So reading, how to read? Any books? How can you read it? When you read, you should have a notebook before you. Why? After reading one page, you may come across some words which are difficult. Just note it down in a piece of paper. Just note it down. Don't refer the dictionary. You will get the meaning while you read it. Sure? Then, if you come across any statement which you can speak to your father, to your teacher, to your friends in a speech, just note that down. Quotations. If you come across new way of saying certain things, note it down. Then once you finish some 10 pages, 20 pages, say, hey, close it. Then in this paper, the dictionary is on the table. Just refer to the dictionary and find the meaning of the words, difficult words. I told you, how many words are you going to study here? 5 words. Now you have exceeded the 5. You might have come across 10, 20, 50, right? So reading is a skill. Reading is the very important skill that will give you knowledge. If you are a moron, that means you are a moron because you don't read. Understand? So reading, you have to actively cultivate the habit of reading. Let me suggest some books for you. Can you take it up? Let me suggest, because the books that I read and I became. Some of the books, very important books are, I would say, please read Chicken Soup for the Soul. If you come across books like that, Chicken Soup for the Soul, please read them. Please read the biographies of great people. Please read the biographies of great people. And the first biography that a Muslim must read is, of course, none other than Prophet Muhammad Mustafa a Western butler. And you read Alchemist. The Alchemist is a wonderful book. But every day you must read one book which is a book which will make you successful both in the world and after. What is it? Quran. Every day you should read Quran. And you have a number of list of books. If you want, you can just contact me, inshallah, I'll give it to you. So make it a point to read something, learn something, and speak something, and write articles on the basis of your reading. Are you going to become, how many of you want to be known as famous writers in the future, inshallah? Writers in the future. Very good, mashallah. Very good. 1, 2. How many of you want to be famous as writers? You want to share? Yes. How many of you want to be writers? None of you want to be writers? Have you started writing? Yes, very good. Yeah, please. How many of you want to be good writers? You should be good writers. I don't mean that you should be Shakespeare or William Wordsworth or such great people. I want it to be you. You write yourself. You write as yourself, and you will become a name in the future, inshallah. And writing doesn't mean that writing novels, poetry, and short stories alone. Writing articles, writing a memo, writing a letter, writing a prescription for your patient, writing a project report, writing a research report, very important. So you should learn the skill of writing in the college days, in the school days very seriously. And you should start writing your briefs, writing your projects in your own embellished, ornamental language. Then your writings will be read by many people. Don't you want to? And your dawah can be very, very, very effective if you write in an interesting manner to those people about Islam in a simple, beautiful language. My question is, those who read Bimbiki, you have read Bimbiki. Can you think of a book which will introduce Islam to the Western children using the language and style of Bimbiki? No. Can anybody of this group just think of introducing Islam using the simple, easy method of Bimbiki as a book? One day I went out with my father and he told me that, look at the sky. I looked at the sky. And he said, can you go up to the sky? I was a little struck with amazement. Why can't you just write down such things? You read Bimbiki and start copying the presentation style of the Bimbiki and start writing about your religion, Islam, using the style of Bimbiki. Who can try? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. These two children are going to try a book on Islam in the model Bimbiki. May Allah bless you. Just write at least 1 or 2 chapters, inshallah, show me. Mail to me, I'll be happy to read it. Okay? Very good. So reading is an important skill. Then, I'm talking only about S of SCAP. You remember the word? SCAP. S of SCAP. S is reading skills, writing skills, listening skills, speaking skills. Now the writing skill, I told you how to be a good writer. Please note down your thoughts sometimes a day. Were you a writer today? Were you a writer today in the morning? Remember that? Were you a writer? No, yes, you were writing. You wrote these things. You wrote these things in your simple way, in your awkward way, ugly way, attractive way, interesting way. So you could be good writers if you put some efforts into that. So inshallah, how many of you are going to make at least a piece of writing in a week, not a day? Inshallah, very good. Something about your surroundings, something about your mother, something about your feelings, something about your dreams, something that you have come across, something you read. Are you going to do that? Please raise their hands who are going to write at least a page in a week. Raise your hands, please. Only 4? MashaAllah, start writing something. And if you are interested, hands down, hands down. If you are interested, you can mail those things to me as well. I may find time to meet because you are studying. Okay? Write about what we call my big mistake last week. The food I never forget this week. The person from whom I learned a lesson. See? The book that inspired me a lot this week. You understand? Understand? Okay. I would prefer this curtain to be drawn a little bit to this place.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Or you sit back for a while. That'll be fine. Sit back again. Okay, ready? Stand up. Why I made that? Why I made this curtain to be drawn a little forward, or I wanted the girls to go back? What may be the reason? What may be the reason exactly? Some of you are very much interested in looking at the side. Not knowingly, but unknowingly. As a teacher, I must read that reality, so I have to eliminate that. Why? Because the first aim should be to listen to me. Okay, sit down, my dear brothers. Be there, my dear sisters. Okay? Now, skills. What is it? About the skills I told you. What are the skills? Listening, reading, speaking, and writing. If your skills are sharp, I am sure that you are going to become good at studies, good at getting marks. You are not good at marks. Why? Because your writing skills in the exam is very poor. So you have to be very careful to write according to the time. If you don't write in time, you may fail to get complete marks. Savana? Now, next thing. Please supply these papers, please. It's quite easy. Just give them, they'll take and they'll pass. Take one and pass it on. Very easy. Very easy. Wait, don't look into that. Just keep it there, inshallah. Got it? Enough? Supply more papers. Inshallah, I'll have it. You got it? Don't do it now. You have pen on you. The correct usage is pen on you. When you come to attend this sort of program. Now, can you provide some pen? So the next word is in the scam, which is the next letter. Skill is over then K. What does it mean? K? No, kindness. Knowledge. Very good. The first and the best knowledge. Do you know what is that? The first and best knowledge is know ourselves. You should know ourselves. You should know yourselves. Understand? You should know yourselves. Mr. Basil, remind me of my time because I go to the airport. Because I make knowledge about yourself is very important. What do you know about you? Are you a good guy? Or are you bad? Good. What can you do? What cannot you do? How far you are confident doing something? Can you do things properly? This is it. Okay? Now you are ready with your pens? Okay. Now you have a page like this, this page. Okay? And now you use this part of the page. You use this part of the page. Okay? This part of the free blank space of this page. And what you have to do? When I say, it's a simple thing. Okay, when I say start, what you have to do? You just draw number 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Only that. Wait. Ready? When I say start, you need to do just 1, 1, 1, 1. Just draw that number. Okay? Now, start. Drawing. 1, 1, 1. Stop. Stop. Now you count how many ones have you drawn. Only? Just write that number in a circle. Ready? My dear guys, may I ask you one question? If I give you the same time next and a chance for you again, how many are you going to throw? Look at the things and make your mind and just write that number in a circle. If I give you the same time next time, how many ones are you going to draw next time? Write down that number. Don't show it to anybody, you just make it out. You have made a decision, okay? You have made a goal. You have set a goal now. Are you ready? Shall I start? Are you ready? Wait. Now you are very much ready. Are you ready? Yes. Now you are impatient, restless. Why? I don't give you the vision. Are you ready? Yes. Yeah, this is very important. Why you are very much interested and you are very much excited? Because you have made a goal. Now what is your ambition? To reach the goal. Whether to reach the goal or not to reach the goal, you want to know. Have you made a decision now? Are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's go. No, you feel very much irritated. Why? Because you have made a goal. Who made a goal? You have made a goal. And if you have made such a goal in your studies, you will be like this, very much excited. But you haven't made any goal in your life. So, you go and write the exam, get B plus or C plus or A. But if you made a goal like this, you will be always like this. Are you ready? Yes. Yes, let's try it now. Be Shiva. Ready, 1, 2, 3, start. No distraction, please. Stop. Count. Number 1. Write it down. How was your calculation? Did you get more than expected? Yes. Most of you got more than expected. But some of you might have got less than expected. Some of you might have got exactly the thing that they predicted. Only one of you. This shows what? This shows that you have more potential than you think about. You have more potential than you think about. If you try hard and set a goal, inshallah you will achieve more. Now, can you just plan, set a goal about your upcoming test, FA1 or FA2? FA3? Yes. Please, can you just make a goal regarding the different subjects and keep it with you? Don't show it anybody. Because now you are going to make a goal on the basis of your achievement in the previous exams and how you are going to prepare now. Just make a goal about your FA3 in different subjects. Please write it down. Yeah? Out of you just plan it. I don't know. It is out of 20 or out of 40. I have no idea. Everything. That means the total, sum total A plus. Okay, you make a goal. It is you who make the goal, not I'm the person who make the goal. You make a goal. Subjects, each subject and your goal. What are you going to get? Please write it. You can take the paper with you. Keep it in your book. Have a look at it every day. Because you have made a goal. Not the teacher, not the parent. Who made the goal? You made the goal. Now, finished? Finished? Done? 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 Yes. Now listen to me. We have made a decision to get a score in the studies for each subject. Then you have to work accordingly. If you don't work accordingly, you are going to fail. You are cheating yourself. Who is responsible? In the same way, what is your goal related with the success of your life? Where do you want to be after your death? If it is Jannah properly, have you made that properly with the right mind, the right decision? Then you will be looking for Jannah everywhere you go. Otherwise, if you haven't set your goal, you will be looking for Jahannam everywhere you go. Understand? Are you ready? Yes, teacher, ready. This readiness will be there. Now I am going to give you another thing. Knowledge about the self is over. Knowledge about the self. Now you know that you have more potential than you think of yourself. So knowledge is very important. Next, knowledge is of course about the way you can think creatively. Creative thinking. What do you mean by creativity? In a given time, if you can produce more ideas, that means you are creative. Okay? Now I am going to give you an activity which is using this X, you prepare as many pictures as possible. For example, if you put a 0 on the top leg of this X and another 0 on the other leg, it will become a scissor. Right? One picture. Don't put that picture, and if you think more, you will get more ideas. Okay, don't do every time. Start thinking about different objects or pictures that you can draw out of this X. my timer. Please, let me make the time for you. Think of it and do as many as possible. I'll give you 2 minutes. How many minutes do you need? Okay, start, my dear children. Draw as many pictures. Don't go for the perfection. Just draw the symbols. Don't listen to others. Don't distract others.
When the time goes up, tell them to stop it, okay? Zero stop.
Time is up. Put away your pen. Put away your pen, please. How many pictures have you drawn? Please show me. I ask you. Those who have drawn 20 pictures, raise their hands. 20. Nobody. 15. Count it, count it. 15 pictures. Very good, mashallah. Stand up. 15 I asked. 15? 10. Very good. Stand up. You have drawn how many? 10. Exactly 10. Come here. 12. Please wait. Please wait. Shabbat. Hey, wait, gentlemen. 12. Come on. Show the pictures. Read it out for them. Don't add any more. Okay. No meaning, huh? But you made the pictures. MashaAllah. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. At least that's something. Good. 10. 10. I have got wonderful results. In many places I have done this exercise. Yes. Wow. Butterfly. Then, yeah, of course, parachute. Wow, mashallah, flowers. Good. A one-eyed guy. Excellent. This is far creative than him. Okay? Then yours, this is far creative. Mashallah, you can clap your hands. Any others?
Yes,
11, please. Wow! Here is a more creativity. Instead of, making use of the 1x, he made use of 2x's. That's another creativity. That's good. Good. So, Shabbat, wait. 13. 13, how many? 13, mashallah, he made a car out of the electricity. An engineer, inshallah, in the future. A designer, a bus. Mashallah, very good. This is great. Very great. Make use of your creativity. Now listen to me. I am one more blank space here. Okay? I am going to make use of that space for you. I'll give you 1 minute. You have to write. Now verbal creativity. I'm going to give you the verbal creativity testing. Wait. What you have to do is that you should write a word which starts with S. Okay? Which starts with S, but it should have no other rule. Only S. Word S. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Start. Start with S. The word starting with S.
One word.
Only one word.
Just one word.
Not only words starting with S. Any words. A number of words you can write. No distraction, please go, because writing is important. Anything, words, any words. Everything. Thank you. Stop. Take your pen away. Count down. Count it. How many? Is there anyone who wrote 60 words? Because a word in a second. Nobody. 50 words? 40? 30? 20? 24. See? What are the words? Come and read it. You see how he thought and how you thought. Time given is same, environment is same. But the words came into his mind is different. Let's see.
Start, snake, snipper, set, school, so, such, sing, song, sad, sit, still, sing, suck, skull, singing, soul, list, lipping, plant, planting, slate, and sadness.
Okay. You might have repeated some of the words that he said.
It becomes cooler.
Yeah? Yes. No problem. You might have repeated some of the words said by him.
Okay.
Cut it off. The rest, how many? Go. Thank you very much. Well done. 10, 20. 23? No, 16. 20? 21? 23? 21? 30? Yes. Come. Hey, 21 is here. Come here. Use the mic.
Ship, sea, sorrow, sand, sack, soul, slap, slept, leap, sheep, shuttle, shut, shape, sack, some, select, send, sex, salad.
MashaAllah. Good. Now, Marisha, I don't have time. Can you just connect these words and can you make a sentence using the words that you have used here into a meaningful sentence, a meaningful poetry, meaningful quotation? Okay, give it a try.
Only using these words, sir?
Yeah, only using you can add more words, but let these words be a part of it. Can you just think of? No, you can make it into rhymes. Just write a meaningful sentence using most of the words that you have used. What is it? No, a quotation or an idea or a definition or a poem, a few lines or a caption or an advertisement, anything you like. ചില കൊച്ചു കൊച്ചു കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൂടി നിങ്ങൾ പറയാറുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അതുകൊണ്ട് ബാക്കി ഈ ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, വീട്ടിൽ പോയിട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ മനോഹരമായ ആശയങ്ങൾ വരും, കഥകൾ വരും, കവിത വരും, ആർട്ടിക്കിൾസ് വരും. ഓക്കെ. ഇനി മറ്റൊരു ആക്ടിവിറ്റി കൂടി ഉണ്ട്, അത് വീട്ടിൽ പോയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാം. എന്താണ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റി? നോ അബൌട്ട് യോർസെൽഫ്. നോളജ് ആയിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടാണ്. എന്താണ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റി? ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നത്തിങ് അതർ ദാൻ നോയിങ് യോർസെൽഫ്. നിങ്ങൾ ഇതിൽ മാർക്ക് ഇടുക. ഓൾവേസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ 5 അല്ലേ? കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക് have you seen that? You do it when you go back to your home. Do this activity and I'll give you my email address and you can send me the results so that I can tell you where you are about your knowledge. So skills, knowledge. Then A. What is A? Attitude. Attitude, right? Attitude is very important. Then B. Behavior. If your behavior is not proper, you have many skills, many talents, many knowledge, but your behavior is very poor, then you are not going to be successful in your life. So you should have the right behavior also when you grow up. Okay? So if you want to get a job, you should have these things. These are the things they will be looking for you. You should be persuasive, energetic, confident, motivated, decisive, analytical, positive attitude, proactive, team player. This is very important. Then communicator. You should know that. Creative. You should be that. And flexible, work pressure, customer focus, leadership, take responsibility, hardworking, ambitious. But which comes the most? Team player. Because if you are going to get married to a family, you must be the team member of that family. You should not stand out. Okay? In order to make a happy family life, when you get married, you have to make your partner a good team player. Not a girl who finds fault with her mother-in-law or father-in-law. If you are always finding fault with, you are going to be a very bad daughter-in-law, son-in-law. So the scanning is going to happen. These are the things that you need to improve. I told you, forehand, life skills. What is it? Hands must be good. Your hands must be good at doing things. Sometimes your hands, have a look at your palm, open your palm, look at it. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Sometimes with this hand you are going to operate the heart of some patients in the future, maybe. Sometimes with this hand you are going to draw the picture of the building. Sometimes with this hand you are going to sign many contracts, millions of business contracts. Have a look at the hand. So make use of your hand. Health is very important. Stand up, all of you. Time is running short, so I am passing. Health is very important. You have to take care of your health. Be regular in your exercises. Then you must be there. Then self-esteem, responsibility, character, managing feelings. Some of you get angry, then you throw and break things. That's not a good thing. Self-discipline, healthy lifestyle, stress management. This is prevention. Very important. Learning to learn. Head is very important. Heart is also very important. Have a look at it. If there is anything that you need to improve, please make a note of it and improve it. Okay? Al-Shabaab. These are the things. You have to develop. All of you read after me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to learning skill. You have to improve it. Are you going to put effort into that? Inshallah. Then if you want to get a good job, you have to follow all these things. Then good, you are very good. And what? So again, come back, sit down. After your job, a lot of stress, you will become. Many illness will come because because you're ill. During the illness period, you'll be taken to the hospital. So make sure that you don't have sugar, cholesterol, etc. If you have hereditary problem, you can control it. But by eating junk food, you will create a lot of problems. So don't eat junk food. And make sure that you are eating well, you are cooking well. Very important. If you don't know how to cook well, if you don't know how to purchase things for the family well, mashallah, you'll be failing. You know how much vegetable you need, how much meat you need, how much milk you need. You should be able to do that. And the last thing, you'll be taking pills. And at the end of the life, what are you going to write about? Wills. What does it mean? Wasiyat. Okay, this much is for first son, this much is for second son, this much is for my third son or daughter. And what will happen? What will happen? So you will die one day. So you will die one day. When I die one day, what is my will? My will is that I have spoken to the charities of Tamam and I have put some seeds in their mind. Inshallah, even after my death, they have been carrying away the message to hundreds of people. Can I believe that? Yes or no? So what is my wealth? What is these people's wealth? They have wealth, but the better wealth is that helping others and helping them to know themselves. So my dear Shabbat, when you grow up, find time to do some social service. Okay? And very important, will be like this, at the end you will be carried to there. There will be carried to, just think of your mayat. People wash you, people cover you, people fragrant. Then people take you in a covered portion to the, and of course what happened? That's all I want to ask these things for you. Is it? Where are we now? Where do you want to go? How will we get there? Are you ready? So you know where are you now? You know where you want to be? And how will you get there? You know that? With these small words, I conclude my presentation today. I wish you all the best. But before that, I'll tell you a story by going to the last slide. Are you ready? Yeah. The talents are going to make you, inshallah, talents are going to make you the right platform. And then, I'm going to tell you a story. Once a man, you might have heard of the story, once a man was very much happy to see sunflower. Sunflower is a beautiful flower which has the quality of looking at the sun wherever it goes. And it is a wonderful flower. And he wanted to see it in his life, but unfortunately he couldn't see it. So one day while he was traveling with his friend, he saw a girl carrying a lot of flowers. And the friend thought, the sunflower is there with her. And immediately he went and bought it. And he was traveling with the train. This flower was in his hand. And after a while, this flower started fading. Okay? And what did he do? He wanted to keep it for himself forever. He thought of the words of his teacher, that if you give it to the right person, it will remain for you ever. So this flower, what did he do? He just looked outside the train. When the train was going on, he saw what? A marshy place, a field where there was water. He immediately put the flower to his heart and threw it into that marshy place and prayed, oh God, this is my gift to this place because this is a deserving place. So he threw it. After many years, he couldn't go to that place. But once he got a chance to pass through that area, then he was anxious to know what happened to that flower he threw. Then he could find what? He was very anxious. What did he see? He saw plenty of flowers. My Shabbat, my idea is that in the future too, you are going to be the seeds of these sunflowers that I have given you. So go and throw it any place you like. Tell these things to your friends, your parents, your classmates, Islam, and everybody will be coming Muslims, and we will have a bunch of good processes that are going on. Do you want it? May Allah bless you. And I'm going to give you my email ID, inshallah. Take it down. You can contact me whenever you feel. This is my contact.